going to Boston Title and Abstract tonight. I've been several times. I absolutely love the ambiance. It's one of my highest rated restaurants in Tulsa. We're going to see how it goes tonight. It's been a while since I've been here. I love that it's an adventure. It's down an alley. Let's eat. One of my earliest culinary adventures in Tulsa was at Boston Title and Abstract in 2022. At the time, I was relatively new to the Tulsa food scene, and I was immediately enthralled with BTA's charm, atmosphere, service, and food. BTA is where I first learned about who the late great chef Paul Wilson was, and it was one of my first true adventures in regards to the totality of the dining experience in Tulsa. BTA is one of my highest rated restaurants in Tulsa, originally earning a score of 93. My adventure to BTA this evening was not going to be a review. Rather, it was supposed to be a rendezvous that unfortunately fell through. However, life works in mysterious ways, and little did I know that tonight's adventure would be nothing short of incredible. So, let's eat. The atmosphere leading up to BTA is about the adventure. The lead up to BTA is an adventure to say the least. Nestled in a dank alley with no discernible restaurant slogan on the exterior door, the only hint that something magical is down the alley is a hanging sign featuring a martini glass and a knife above a mosaic door. Upon opening the door, just to the right is another door indicating BTA. You go down another set of rather dingy stairs, and at the bottom is a whole new world of opulence with heavy tones of the 1920s prohibition and 50s sexy burlesque all into one. The decor is elegant and classy. Concrete and industrial themes give way to tones of gold and black with soft yellow lighting. The seats and tables are comfortable and welcoming. The noise level at times does feel a touch on the high side. However, it was never overbearing. It is aesthetically pleasing. Service for the evening was provided by Drink Master Scott Graves, a charismatic, energetic, and absolutely talented individual who is my culinary guide. Scott made the dining experience incredibly enjoyable. He concocted an original libation that was perfect for a hummingbird, complete with a flower. Scott is a kindred spirit and enthusiastic about his craft. Service was elevated when I had the opportunity to speak to Chef Heyler. At the time, I did not know who Chef Heyler was. However, one of the greatest things we as humans can do is learn new experiences and do away with our ignorance. Chef Heyler is a legend in Tulsa, having worked at multiple restaurants and even being nominated for a James Beard Award. He is passionate about his craft, and he has added his unique style to BTA's menu. Chef Heyler's philosophy is to use the fresh ingredients and new innovative ways to create works of culinary art. The last 2 times I was at BTA, the menu remained relatively unchanged. However, for this evening, and under Chef Heyler's care, little did I know that BTA would evolve right before my eyes. The first course is a fresh spring salad with various vegetables, beet paper, a tangy cream sauce, and crumb. This salad has a beautiful balance of salty, tangy, and slightly bitter notes from the greens. The dressing adds a beautifully creamy contrast, rich flavor that complements the vibrant vegetables. The crumb and beet paper at the end allow for lingering notes of beet, which is most unexpected. This is not a flavor profile I would associate with BTA, and it works very well. The second course is foie gras with carrots in 3 ways. I have had foie gras prepared countless ways. I have had it prepared at BTA several times, but I have never had it with carrot, and I have never had it such a way that it is presented by Chef Heyler. The carrot works, and the different renditions of the carrot, including a puree, cake, and sauce, work in such a harmonious way. The sweetness and spice of the carrot sauce and cake perfectly counterbalances the fat, rich, sexy perfection known as foie gras. The interplay of carrot and foie dance on your palate. The cake and carrot topping added a crunchy, textural component to the dish. The foie is cooked to perfection. Simply stunning. Next up, lightly grilled vegetables with white bean hummus with flowers. This is one of the best renditions of hummus I've had. The vegetables are each prepared differently, ranging from raw to slightly cooked to pickled. What a fascinating combination. The hummus is creamy with an initial salty flavor profile that gives way to beautiful, surprising end notes of bitterness from the flowers. A beautiful riff on a timeless classic. Next up, BTA's classic tartare with microgreens. BTA's tartare is always exquisite. However, for this offering, adjustments to the plating and bread were noticed, specifically with refinement. The tartare is luscious and sexy, with a delicate flavor profile of creamy heaven. It is perfectly complemented by BTA's grilled bread and pickled mushrooms, which adds a beautiful combination of salty and char to each bite. Next up, rack of lamb with herbaceous sauce, turnips, and sugar snap peas. First and foremost, I have had lamb a few times this year, and there has been one common theme: overcooked. However, not here. Chef Heyler would not allow for anything other than this perfect rare. The lamb is perfectly complemented by the cool sauce, which accentuates the lamb. The crisp, slightly bitter snap peas add a beautiful texture to the dish, with balls of turnip adding a beautiful end note of earthiness. Once again, a visually stunning dish executed to perfection. For dessert, we have the classic BTA tray of desserts, which has always been a staple featuring bread pudding, flan, ice cream, and a curd. This tray hasn't seemed to change too much over the years. This tray is similar to other trays. However, Chef Heyler presented me with a one-off dessert, which he stole straight from the goddess of spring, Persephone. A delicate ice cream with a graham crumb, lemon curd, and flowers. This dish is a stunning ode to summer, with beautiful initial notes of creamy ice cream, crashing with tangy bright notes of lemon and citrus, with beautiful contrasting end notes of graham. The flowers added one final dimension of flavor with bitterness. However, BTA is more than just a restaurant. It's a team of culinary savants, with bartender Scott Graves swooping in to not only add an aperitif of Pedro Ximenez sherry, but with a suggestion of pouring some over the ice cream dessert. This addition of sherry, which had incredible notes of raisins, dates, figs, and lingering end notes of chocolate, turned the dessert into a spoonful of borderline transcendent heaven. My goodness. On my drive down to BTA, I was pondering whether or not I should make another culinary journey. To be honest, I got stood up on a date and was not feeling the vibe of going out. However, persevering with good thoughts of allowing another to hijack my glory led me to re-exploring one of the best restaurants in Tulsa, redefining itself in a new way with an incredible chef. My interactions with Chef Heyler, Chris, Zach, and a lovely young professional golfer, Angelina, are all testaments that regardless of rejection or life's happenings, surrounding yourself with good people, an amazing atmosphere, and good food can create a lasting memory. What Chef Heyler brings to BTA is a renewed passion and flavor profile that elevates the time and classics that are already there. Let's talk about the ratings. Atmosphere is a 19 out of 20. Wonderful atmosphere, very comfortable, the roaring 20s with a modern flair. Excellent service, borderline piece de resistance at 19 out of 20. Food continues to be in the 50s with a 52 out of 60, an evolution of excellence. 91 out of 100. Overall, in the excellent range, knocking on the door of piece de resistance. Simply put, one of the best dining experiences in Tulsa.